139 and verse 8. If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost part of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me. See, you can't hide from our power, man. If you go down in a hell, the Father see you down there, man. Wherever even in heaven, it means that if you are in righteousness and obedient, the Father is seeing you. And if you're doing wickedly, He's seeing you also, man. He's watching everything that we do, right? And thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yea, even darkness hideth not from thee. By the night shine, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. You see, that means that in the darkness, the Father will see you. As if when we was in darkness, the Father see us and Him take us out of the darkness. That's right. Right? So it means that when your children, wherever our brothers and sisters are in darkness, the Father see you and know that He is gonna the only one that can redeem you out of that darkness, man. The darkness which we are in, man. That's why the Father said we have to give thanks to Him that take us out of that darkness and brought us into His marvelous light. Right? God the priest, bring it up.
This is Acts chapter 5 and verse 29.
Bring it out.
Then the Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey Yahweh rather than men.
So you see, we the children of Israel, man, we gonna obey Yahweh and not men. Right? Because He ordained unto us to be obedient children. And we're not gonna go against Him. Once we know, and we now know that we are the chosen and we have to be obedient children, we're not gonna go against our power, man. That's right. No matter how small it is, we're not going against our power, man. Because right now there's a lot of our brothers and sisters, man, who was having farmer conversation and having conversation with our brothers now. Now I have to be straight. I talk to people who I know from before. They're not my enemy. But I don't sit around and have the conversation as before with them. Because the conversation is not going to be a godly conversation. And I cannot be there and knowing that unless I agree and they agree with me, we cannot have a conversation. Because I'm for the power and they are for the deceiver and for the worldly things. And I don't want to be of the worldly things anymore. So I have to continue to talk to my brothers and that who are keeping the law, statutes and commandment. Because they are the one that can give me some upliftment in the scriptures. Call the precept, young man, bring it up.
This is Psalms chapter 139 and verse 12. Yet the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearful and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well.
See, from the womb, the Father know you from the womb, man. Him cover you. When you was in that place in your mother's womb, man, compact in the heat and in water, He covered you, and He know that you was gonna be that one that He was gonna wake up at whatever time in your life, right? So in the darkness of wherever you are, the Father love you and Him cover you, right? The chosen one, that is, right? But the one that only chosen, the Father watching him also. So when he come out, the Father know him have a wicked work that He might go perform too, right? So the Father do all things. All the precept. Bring it up from please, brother.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 42 and verse 18.
Bring it out.
He seeketh out the deep and the heart, and considereth their crafty devices. For the Lord knoweth all. For the Lord knoweth all that may be known, and He behold the signs of the world. He declareth the things that are past, and for the things to come. and revealeth the steps of the hidden things.
Right.
No thought escapeth him, neither any word is hidden from him.
Right, you see, you cannot hide nothing from the power man. Every word him know, everywhere that you are, him know. Wherever you go, him know. You try to do anything and think, you see how deep them dig some of these underground tunnel for the train them run. But you can't, if you're down there, you can't hide from the power. Them dig them, make up them bunker and then go in there and then put some big concrete block in there and them say, you know, so nobody can see me. But you can't hide because the angel follow you when you go in there. The angel can come out and leave you in there. Right? So I don't think you can hide from our power, man.
Ephesians 4 and verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
So we can be angry, man, because them tell we say you know you can't be angry. Yes, man, you can be angry, but not sin with your anger. Right? Means that you can be angry but don't break the commandments. You can be angry but don't transgress the law, statute and commandment.
That's right.
Right? So we can be angry. And we're angry when we see the wickedness that is upon our people. And we're angry when them tell we some lies and tell we that we are not the people. Right? And we're hungry because them tell lies on YouTube and then tell lies on us. Blatant lies. Because them say that we are racist and we are a hate group. How can you be a hate group for loving your own people? They love their people and they show love to their people and they not show us no love and we show love to our people and you say we hate. No man, that is one-sided. Call the president, brother, bring it out.
This is the book of Galatians 5 and verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
So you see, when we walk in the spirit, man, we're not going to fulfill the lust of the flesh of this world. Walking in the spirit is in righteousness. Keeping the law, statutes and commandment is in righteousness. And we leave the lust of this world and leave them behind. The lust of this world mean nothing to us, man, because we know from the guidance of our scripture, it will not profit us anything. No, sorry, man, don't too much lie. Read on.
Verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these.
So you see, the lust of the flesh are going to give you a full description of what the lust of the flesh are. It will manifest. If you're lusting after the flesh, it's going to manifest itself through you and the things that you're going to commit by lusting after the flesh. But if you're lusting after the spirit, it will also guide you because you're going to be keeping the law, statutes and commandment because you're lusting after the spirit. And that's what the spirit will guide you to be a righteous and holy person unto the power that has granted you this day, man. Read it, brother.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envying, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of which I tell you before, and as I have also told you in past time, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
You see how much God, you see how much things as listed that if you lust after the flesh, you see how much demon spirit gonna be on you, man.
Right.
There is a legion of demon spirit gonna be on you if you are lusting after the flesh. Because you're gonna be a murderer, you're gonna be a thief, you're gonna be a liar, you're gonna be an adulterer, you're gonna be a wicked, you're gonna be hateful, you're gonna be a wicked person in your mind, in everything and every thought that you do. And these are the things that you cannot do and expect to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh, man.
That's right.
Right? Can I bring something? God, bring it up.
John 15 and 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
You see? Sister. Yeah, only believe. You think only believe I will get you in there? You have to do some work.
That's right. Faith without work is
So you see, because the Father chose us out of this world, man, and because we are not of the world, you know, we're not of the world, because we're not partaking of these wicked things that they're doing in the world, and because we're not partaking of them and supporting them, they hate us. Them hate us when we tell our brothers and Israelite brothers and sisters, man, don't go and do no shopping and do no work on the Sabbath day. And them vex and angry because that gonna mean that our brothers and sisters are obedient and not going in them shop and buying all of these things. That means them shop not gonna be making no money off of us. Right? And the economy is gonna be flopping. I imagine that when them wicked day just passed, if all our Israelite brothers and sisters stay home and didn't go out and spend any of their money, them economy would have collapsed, man. Because they would have said, well, what happened to all them people that used to come and buy so much things and trust things and they don't have no money? They put themselves in a debt, going and borrow money and trust in things. And then they must say, oh, you know, January is the longest month and we have so much money to pay. And the end of January, they still can't pay off what them go and put themselves in a debt for. Call the priest, bring it out, brother.
Isaiah 30 verse 9. That is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord. 10. Which say to the sayer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
So you see, that is what some of our brothers want us to do, man. Prophesy deceit, prophesy lie, tell them smooth things, tell them say the Lord love everybody and everybody is gonna be saved. And when the Lord come, he's gonna hold his hand and he's gonna welcome everybody. The Father said when he come, he's coming back with lightning, fire.
What's the nationality?
Nigeria.
Is it? This is 2 minutes. We're going to show you who you are in the Bible, yeah?
Thank you.
2 minutes.
Oh gosh. You see how our people are. My brother is talking to the young sister. And the brother said to her, 2 minutes. Thank you. 2 minutes. Thank you. She did not hear one word. She did not receive one word of what my brother just said to her. She have a music or whatever going on in her head. And this is what happened to us, man. We lack off from the power, man. We're in a coma. Right? Sleeping is one thing, but we're in a coma, man. We comatized, man. Man, I'm telling you, brother, bring it on. Look at it, please. And give me Romans 10, brother, and read verse 3 for me.
John 12 and verse 40. He have blinded their eyes and have hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and to be converted, and I should heal them.
See, Father, them blind, them eyes blind, them ears deaf, and they will not hear and they will not see. Because if them see, they're gonna be Father would convert them, man. Father would clean them up and bring them back to the word and make them know them have a hope. Right? God, bring it. Hold on.
Romans chapter 10 and verse 3. For they, being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh.
So, this is what our people do, man. We go out to establish our own righteousness. What we think is righteousness, but is wickedness. Because there's only one righteousness, man. And that is the law, statutes, and commandment. That's why our prophets that had been before, these men were righteous men, right, keeping the law, statutes, and commandment. If them, that's why it says the man Abraham was righteous, Job was a righteous man, right, Solomon was a righteous man. But our people now go about and try to establish them own righteousness, doing as them please.
This is the book of Zechariah 7 and verse 11. But they refused to hearken and pulled away their shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts.
See, when we refuse to hear our fathers in commandments, man, when we reject them and turn we heart heavy as an adamant stone, mean you just lock off your mind. You don't want to hear anything of what the commandments are. But a great wrath come upon us, man, because that's what the result is of being disobedient unto our power. Bring it up.
This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
You see, because we was disobedient, we was brought away into captivity, man. And some of us not only into captivity, but we fall by the edge of the sword. There was a brutal act that committed by the wicked Romans when they mashed down Jerusalem. They trodden down Jerusalem, and they even now the Gentiles are there, trodden on our holy land, man. But the time is coming when they're gonna be no more in there, defiling and this and committing all kind of abominable act in the land of the Father. But only for a time that they're there. Bring a precept up, brother.
This is the book of Zechariah 7 and verse 13. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts. But I scattered them with a whirlwind among all the nations whom they knew not. Thus the land was desolate after them, that no man passed through nor returned, for they laid the pleasant land desolate.
So the land become desolate because of our disobedience, man. The Father scatter us out of the good and pleasant land that he gave unto our forefathers, man. And that's where we should be now, in this nice sunshine, getting all the best fruit and all the best food to eat. That's right. But instead we're in a dirty place, a cold place, where we have to put on a whole heap of layers and to be doing right everything because of disobedience, man. This is what we were saying earlier on. My brother said, well, you know, a brother passed and him look is a bit down on him. Brother said, no, him can't come back. But we said, yes, man, the Father can bring him back. Because we was in that position of high rulership. And the Father bring us down and we dunk on our face, you know, man. We dunk on the ground. But he made a promise unto us that he's going to bring us back, man. Right? So we know that we have a faith in the Father that he's going to bring us back.
That's right.
Give me a second.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 16. The crown is fallen from our head. Woe unto us that we have sinned.
You see? Destruction upon us, man, because we have sinned. The beautiful crown that was upon our head, man, the leadership, the king that was ruling and have us in righteousness, man, this beautiful crown fall off our head because we sin. We despise our father, man. We transgress the father's words, and because of that, him smite us with a destruction, man, that has not been done to any other nation as has been done unto the chosen, because we was wicked and we still wicked now, man.
Psalms 119 and 155. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes.
See, salvation always gonna be far from the wicked, man. But when you're wicked and not seeking the Lord's statutes, salvation is far from you. But salvation is near unto us, man, because we are seeking that. We are seeking that wisdom, that knowledge, and the commandments and laws and statutes. Wherever we are, man, we're reading the scriptures. The Father is strengthening us in the knowledge that we have, man. He's increasing our knowledge. He's increasing our faith daily, man, because we need to have faith and patience in this work, man. In this wicked kingdom that we are in, man. We have to have faith, patience, and we have to have commitment, man. And we have to be diligent. Right? Call the priest, brother, bring it out.
Ecclesiasticus, verse 2, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
The precept read, man. If thou come to serve the Lord our power, we have to prepare ourselves for temptation, man.
That's right.
And all kind of temptation is out in front of us. But I'm giving you this, my brothers and sisters. The Father is a strong power, and because He loves the children and has separated us from the wicked, man. I'm telling you, man. When I'm out there, when I see them, listen, man. I just see some little dog puppy walking, man. I don't even look at them. I don't see them, right? Because the Father said you have to separate yourself from this wicked world, man. And you have to get the mindset where you are, man. When you see them, you don't even see them. Right? You don't see them. You must make them walk on. And if them say anything, sometimes you don't even bother answer them. You just make them walk on and say what they must say, and you just carry on, because you know what is coming for them, and you know what your hope of, that the hope of salvation and glory is unto you, man. Right? You have reason.
Bring it up. This is James chapter 1 and verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
You see how simple these things is, man. The crown of life is promised unto us that love our power, man. And the way we love our power is to keep the law, statutes, and commandment, and not doing all these abominable and wicked acts that the other nations are doing. That's why the Father said we should envy thou not the oppressor, man, and choose none of his ways. Right? So when we don't choose any of them ways and choose the Father's way, that's what our strength is, man. The strength of the law, statutes, and commandment strengthen us, man. Wherever we are, whenever the Father rises us up, whenever we're going to bed, wherever we are, we continually giving thanks to our power, man, because He's the one that continually guides us through this wicked kingdom that we are in, man.
Bring it up.
Psalms 97 and verse 10.
Bring it up.
Ye that love the Lord hate evil. He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivers them out of the hand of the wicked.
So you see, he that love the Lord, man, just love your life, man. And the Father preserve us out of the hand of the wicked, man. The Father is the only one that can save us out of the hand of the wicked. Yeah, because we are in the hand of the wicked them right now. Right? And the wicked them just pretend and skin them teeth and pretend that them love you. But in deep down, them hate you. Them hate you because only because them, if they never hate you, they would treat you the same way them treat themselves. Them wouldn't separate you and them tell us, oh God, they don't separate. But use them separate themselves from us and do it for themselves. But we're glad that the Father give us the understanding and told us in the scriptures, man. I have severed you from other people that you should be mine. So we not eats up and mix up with them because we got our instruction clear from our power. Right? And we're gonna be obedient unto our power, man. And let them who want to be disobedient and let the wicked and join unto the wicked, let them join unto the wicked if they want to join unto the wicked. But we're gonna separate ourselves from the wicked, man. And have done, and we're not joining unto them in any of their conversation, man. We're gonna keep separate because that's what the Father wants from us.
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 8. That is, they that are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
So only one seed that was promised, the promise was made to, man. The promise was made to Abraham, and it was made to Isaac, and it was confirmed in Jacob.
Right.
So that's the only seed line that the promise was made unto, man. The other one, they never get no promise. They get whatever the Father blessed them with, and that is what they're gonna get. Them not getting anymore. Them not coming into the kingdom will get no everlasting life because it wasn't promised unto them. Right? So we no business when them going to talk about, well, it was for everybody. No. The Father said, unto the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is a promise. And the Father said he will not change what he has gone out of his mouth. It will not change what has gone out, what he has promised. That's why we're here now. Because if the Father did not promise that, we would have perished already, man. Because the wicked would have consumed us off of the face of this earth.
That's right.
Right? But the Father love and have chosen us, man. And that's why we're here now. Standing up in front of the wicked and making them know, say, them tell we lie. And we know the truth now. And them not going to tell we lie. Not believe in them lies anymore, man.
This is Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 21. The hand joined in hand. The wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
We're not joining hands with them, man. Because if we join hands with them, we're not going to be delivered. But we have to stay separate that we can be delivered. The only way we're going to be delivered is for us to separate ourselves and keep the law, statutes, and commandment, man. Right? Call the priest, brother. Bring it up.
Ecclesiasticus 51 and verse 2.
Bring it up.
For thou art my defender and helper, and hast preserved my body from destruction, and from the snare of the slanderous tongue, and from the lips of the forged lies, and has been mine helper against mine adversaries.
You see, our power has been our deliverer, our savior, our helper, our everything, man. Because when these wicked people decide to tell lies on us,
Come hear the word, man.
when them decide to tell lies on us, man, even them believe say is lies, and our people believe that they're telling the truth. When them tell lies on us, the nation of Israel, man, who are the chosen people of the Most High, them tell lie. Them say our king who authorized the translation of our Bible, them say he was a gay man, and yet they gave us the one who is a wicked gay, the lying tongue, who rape him sister, kill him brother. That's the one then give us and say this is the Jesus that we should worship. Right? So this is the wickedness of what they do man, and tell lies. So this how lying tongue they are, right? And get our people to believe this lie that they propagate in the whole world. But the scripture say, man, them skirt now lift up, and they've been exposed as the lying, thieving, robbing, murderers that they are, right? So we know that them are the murderer, the thief, the liar, and the wicked. Because there's no other people that rob and thief and murder like everybody. Come on, bring it out, brother.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 15. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he had made an image of his child, soon taken away, now honor him as a God, which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under him ceremony and sacrifice.
So they delivered under this wicked person, man, or thing. Says Jaboji, delivered under him ceremonies and sacrifices, and now say he's a god. But it was just a man, dead as a dead dog.
That's right.
And could not do anything. But because of the lies that they wanted to perpetrate and to keep us away from our power, them tell these lies, and our people bought into it wholeheartedly, man. But we, who the Father has woken up, man, and made us know the truth. The truth has been exposed, the lies has been exposed, and the truth will be established. And they cannot do nothing about this truth that has been revealed now, man.
That's right.
So this truth have to be manifest now in the earth, man, and that's exactly what is happening. The truth is being manifest now, and them don't like it. But we don't care. We're bringing forth the truth, man. God, preacher, bring it up.
This is Psalms 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are deaf like the adder that stoppeth her ear. This is Psalms 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of the charmers, charming never so wisely.
So you see, they are estranged from the womb. As soon as them born, man, be lies. And them have a thing, when I came to England, you know, them have a thing to say, it's only a little white lie. But the same lie, as small as the lie be, it caused murder to be committed, because them tell lies on our brothers, and by the time the lie reach, it now become a big lie, and them go and then color our brother, them say our brother whistle at a so-called Edomite, and them grab the young man, and they go and they murder him, because of this, what them call a little white lie. So these people from the barn, they're telling lies, and they're not telling any, they don't stop, man. God praise it, bro. Bring it up.
Nahum 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
No.
Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not.
It's full of goodness.
Full of lies and robbery.
See, this place, man, full of lies and robbery. You've never known, but you see, should we know the truth? We know that this place is the only place in America, man, full of lies and robbery. Them rob and then thief, and they rob and then thief. They have not stopped robbing and thieving the children of Israel, man. Not those people over there in that land, you know. We're talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, the descendants of Jacob. Right? So Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So the children of Israel, Israel was a name before it became a land. So the Israel is a nation, not a land, not Israelis. We are the biblical Israelite children chosen by the Most High, man. Right? Make it clear. Bring your precept up.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity